guys, it's Holly the Twister Sister and it's Tuesday, so that means it's time for another Tutorial Tuesday! Alright, so before we get started, I just have a couple of quick announcements and other things I want to talk about real quick. If you want to just skip ahead to the balloon animal instructions, just click on this link over here somewhere and that'll skip you right to the part of the video where we actually start doing something. But first, I just wanted to say I'm super excited because so many people have sent me pictures of the things that we made in the last few videos. There was a clown balloon and also a Monster High skull tutorial, and you guys have just been blowing my mind with how many pictures you've sent me, which is amazing, and I'm glad that you guys enjoyed those videos. It seems like people really like the clown video the most, so let me know if there's other things like that you guys want to see me make, and I'll try to do more videos like that because I just want to do what you guys want to see. That's what I'm here for. Also, I wanted to apologize about the schedule. The past couple of weeks, I went on vacation in July to the beach for a little while with my family, and I had recorded videos and uploaded them to YouTube and set them to automatically go live on Tuesday mornings, and I checked in on Tuesday afternoon and my video hadn't gone up, and I was like, hey, and then YouTube's little video manager thing said video upload failed. I was like, it seemed like it was fine before I left for vacation, and then all of a sudden it said it failed. But whatever, we're back on schedule, so I'll be doing the Tutorial Tuesdays on Tuesday, and if I'm really being a go-getter, I will actually have them up Tuesday mornings, but sometimes it's a little bit later. And in other news, I just wanted to throw something out there real quick, which is unrelated to balloons, but I'm super happy and excited today because it is my vegan birthday. So I officially decided to go vegan today or yesterday, depending on when this video goes up, and I made the switch. I posted it on Facebook, so it's Facebook official, which means it's actually happening. And this has been a long time coming for me, for 5 or 6 years now, and I'm finally ready to make the commitment, wear the label, and go full steam on board living a vegan lifestyle. So if you want to follow my journey with that and see exactly what I eat and talk about health stuff and fitness and just, you know, healing and being abundant and vibrant, head on over to my new channel called High Carb Holly. And it's high carb because I'm going to be eating a high carb, low fat vegan diet. So I thought High Carb Holly was kind of cute, so that's what I named it. So you can go head on over to that channel if you're interested in those kinds of things. Now, for today's video, balloon animal tutorial freebie, we're gonna be doing a sea turtle. And this is kind of because I was at the beach and we actually visited a sea turtle rescue down there at South Padre Island, and I was super impressed with the whole place. I had never been into the sea turtle rescue before, but you can just walk right in, it's free, and they've got just tons and tons of pools with different sea turtles in them that are there for different reasons. Some of them have missing limbs from animal attacks, some of them got caught in fishing nets, some of them are getting ready to be released back into the wild, while others will never be able to be released, and you can actually sponsor those turtles and support them as they live out the rest of their lives in the Sea Turtle Hospital down on South Padre Island. It's a great organization to support, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about that since we're doing a sea turtle video today. And if you guys are so inclined to want to go support a really great organization that's doing something to actually help and benefit wildlife, check out their website, and I know that they would really appreciate any donations that you could give them. So in honor of that and my vacation to the beach, which was amazing, we're going to be making a sea turtle today, and this is one I just came up with the other day. I was trying to figure out something new and fun for you guys, and I know there's a lot of cute sea turtle designs out there already. This one's a little bit different, so I hope that you guys enjoy it. So to make this sea turtle design, we're going to be needing 2 green 260 balloons, a brown 260 for the shell. The shell can be made a couple of different ways. This is what I'm going to show you, but I'll tell you about some other ways you can do it. So I've got a mocha brown 260 and a mocha brown 160, and then we're going to need the 5-inch white round that I like to use a lot for eyeballs. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're gonna start off with our green 260, and I'm gonna blow this up about 5 pumps. And let a little bit of air out to make it softer. Woo. And we're gonna go ahead and start with the head of our balloon. So I'm gonna make kind of like his little cheeks. She's gonna be a little 1.5 inch bubble. Do another one the same size. And we're gonna twist those together and lock them in place. All right, now we're going to make a pinch twist here so we can attach everything later. Okay, and now I like for his cheeks to kind of be squished and tight. So I'm gonna take my balloons and just kind of squeeze them, and then take my other balloon here and fold it up and just kind of measure, because this is going to be, and we're gonna make a little bubble here. It's gonna be like the bottom part of his mouth or jaw. And then I'm gonna squish these 2 balloons down, and I'm gonna bring the rest of the balloon up and over and wrap that into the pinch twist. So that kind of looks like how the turtle beaks kind of go down in like a V shape right there. You've got the 2 cheeks on the side and then the bottom of his mouth down there. And then we're gonna add the eyes later, which are just gonna set right in there. Okay, so we've got the head. Now we're gonna move on. We're just gonna give him a real short little neck. So just a small round bubble for the neck, and then another pinch twist. Okay, so there is our turtle so far. You can kind of already tell that he's looking pretty turtle-y. There you go, so you can get a closer look. All right, and now at this point, I'm gonna use the rest of this balloon to make his 2 front flippers. And so I'm gonna squeeze this out and make it nice and soft, and just take this little bit of a tail that's here on the end. I'm gonna bring that into our pinch twist at his neck and just secure that in place. Like that. And I'm gonna find the midway point of this and bring it also into the pinch twist to get those 2 flippers, just like that. Now you can shape these flippers by bending them. I like to do a little twist, so I'm gonna make one side shorter than the other side and then give it a little shape, something like that. Do the same thing for the other side. Alright, so those are gonna be my sea turtle flippers. Okay, now we're out of green, so we need to attach our second green balloon here. And this one, we're not using too much of it, so I'm just gonna blow it up about 4 pumps, leaving that much of a tail. Tie that off. And I'm going to attach it to this pinch twist here, right between his flippers. Okay, and now we're gonna do a body, and I like to make things short because shorter just always seems to be cuter. So I'm gonna do maybe a 3-inch bubble there. And then I'm going to do 2 small loops for the back flippers. And when I was at the Sea Turtle Rescue, it's one of the things I noticed is they have really long front flippers and really short little back flipper feet. So it's kind of cute. So I'm just gonna do 2 little loops for his back flippers. And then to kind of hold everything in place, we're gonna do a pinch twist on the top and a pinch twist on the bottom of the back flippers. Just go ahead and do 1 pinch twist on the bottom there. Bring your balloon up and do another pinch twist. And that will help us in the end to hold everything where we want it. Now bring your balloon back over. We're going to bring it back across here and twist it into his neck. Okay. So you can tell he's already looking pretty turtle-y, and I'm gonna just go ahead and get rid of the rest of that and just secure this by wrapping it around a couple times. So there's our little green turtle so far. Now he just needs his shell, and I'm gonna be using my 260 first for this, the Mocha Brown 260. And I'm just gonna blow that up a little bit. I'm not gonna be using a whole lot of this one. Now sometimes for this part I use a 350 because it gives a nice plump shape. And I'll tell you more about how I do that in a second here. But go ahead and attach your Mocha Brown into the neck pinch twist. Okay, and we're gonna do 2 bubbles down into the tail and then back up into the neck. And I'm gonna make these a little bit longer, just a little bit longer than the green bubbles underneath, just to kind of give them a curved, bunched up look. So just a little bit longer so they look nice and full. Twist that around his tail and then bring it back up into the neck. The same size bubble. Twist that into the neck. And go ahead and break off the rest of that. Now if you don't have a 160 for the next part, you could leave that little scrap that we just broke on, you could leave that on and just use a 260 instead of a 160. But it kind of looks better with different sized balloons. Gives it more depth, I guess. Makes it more dynamic looking. Okay, so this looks pretty good for a sea turtle already. If you need just a quick 3 balloon sea turtle, here you go. Gave you one right there. We're gonna finish them off a little bit. I like to do a couple more details. I'm gonna take my 160 and we're just gonna blow that up a little bit, enough to go all the way around his turtle shell. So I've got it blown up about this much here. I'm gonna tie that off. And we're gonna connect this into the tail, not the neck. So go ahead and just wrap it into the pinch twist for his tail. And sea turtles do actually have tails. I was surprised. Some of the bigger sea turtles had really big, long tails. They're kind of freaky looking. I've never seen them really that up close, but learn something all the time. Okay, so we're gonna take our 160 and we're gonna wrap it tightly around his turtle shell to lock it, kind of wedge it in between these bubbles to hold it in place, and then twist it back into his turtle tail. And that's all we need the 160 for, so we can get rid of the rest of that. So you can see that kind of rounds out the turtle shell. It makes it real nice looking. What I was saying about the 350s, sometimes instead of doing 2 bubbles here with a 260, I'll just use 1 big bubble with a 350 on the back here, and that looks really nice also. Okay, so we're basically done with our turtle. We just need to arrange a couple of things here. So I like to wedge his flippers so that they're in between his belly and his shell, but you want to be careful not to knock this outer part of the shell off, but it just looks so much nicer if you can just wedge them in there a little bit. And then I'm going to put this pinch twist at his neck on the bottom so it doesn't interfere with the shell. And we're going to get his head coming up like this. And now you can kind of play with the positioning of this pinch twist a little bit to get his head where you want it. If you want it sticking up like that, like he's coming up for air, you can put this pinch twist on the bottom, or you can put it on the top and leave his head kind of down like he's swimming around in the water. So that's totally up to you. I think I'm gonna leave mine so that he's looking up like this, like he's coming up for some air, taking a look around, enjoying the beach ocean scenery. Okay, so that is pretty much it. Now we're just going to add the eyeballs, and this part can be a little tricky just because everything on the head is kind of tight, but we're just going to make some really small eyes. I mean, like a really small bubble, like that's pretty tiny. And go ahead and twist that off. And the smaller these things are, the more difficult it is to kind of twist them in half. So just play with it. Don't get frustrated. Just keep playing around with it. You will get it eventually. And we're just going to twist this in half to make 2 eyeballs. There we go. So just take one eyeball here, and we're just gonna work it into his head to bring it underneath between those balloons and out to the other side. All right, so now we've got his eyes in. You see them on both sides there. And that is the end of our sea turtle. So I'm just gonna draw some eyes on him real quick, and I'm gonna put them facing towards the front instead of right in the middle of your white balloon. I'm gonna put him really towards the front. He's looking forward so you can see where he's swimming. And I'm gonna do 2 little nose holes on him too. So the eyes really make him, take him from looking kind of mean and angry to looking super cute and adorable. All right, so there is a little sea turtle. I hope that you guys like this balloon animal design. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, I'd love to hear it. If you have suggestions for other balloon animals that you want to see me make, you can leave those down in the comments. Also, I do read all the comments. And if you guys make a sea turtle of your own, I'd love to see your pictures. You can go ahead and just post those on my Facebook page. The link to my Facebook page is in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate all your support, and every new subscriber really means a lot to me. So thank you guys, and hopefully I will get to see you in next week's free balloon animal tutorial. Bye-bye!